What up, YouTube? Today I'm going to be showing you guys my current setup, which I'm sure will change in the next matter of hours anyways. But anyways, really nice computer I got built. As you can see, might sound a little loud just because I do have the side panel off. But anyways, quick look at that. Come back to it. This is a Samsung monitor. It is 240 hertz NVIDIA G-Sync, and it is a 27-inch curved, pretty new monitor. I'll put a link down in the description for this monitor. But so far, it's been awesome. I use an artic Lansing USB Wi-Fi speaker. I just run an aux cable into my monitor. Easiest way for me to get good sound. And for the keyboard, I have a Corsair K70 Mark II RGB rapid fire. Y'all, I'm sure you guys have seen it before. And then the M65 Pro Rgb Mouse. I've used the original version of this. I've used this keyboard for at least 5 years. This is just a newer version of it. Haven't played with any of the settings. This is just the stock lighting configuration it came with, that you can turn off, low, high. I usually keep it on high. For the microphone, I'm using a blue Yeti. Nothing fancy, just a lot better than a headset mic, which my headset is actually over here. I have too many computers going on over here. This is why my desk stuff is on this fold-up desk, because I'm actually working on that one right now. Anyways, I use a PlayStation. It's like a 100 million edition headset. I think it's like around 99 bucks, but I just like the sound quality. It's very comfortable, and I don't use the mic on it, which I don't know how great that is, but I know the sound quality is great. And also, I have some pretty modified ears, so for me to find like a headset that fits me comfortably is hard, and that one actually works good. I just kind of wear it down around my neck coming up, so it doesn't dig into the side of my head. So anyways, back to the machine. This is the Crystal 280X Corsair case. It was the non-RGB version, and I put all 4 LL120 RGB fans with the Node Pro in it. Inside, we got quite a bit going on. I'm not particularly fond of the radiator mounting spot. I kind of wanted to do like top left to try to keep this out of the way. But this is literally the only spot, the only configuration I could get this to work. Because this radiator has like a pretty big reservoir on each end. So if I put it on top, it was hitting the cooler, the VRM coolers up top. So this is really the only configuration I was able to get it to work. And same deal, if I rotated it up, this reservoir hit the fans, so I'd have to take out the top fan if I wanted to do it that way. So it's in push-pull. It comes with, I'm pretty sure this fan is cooler, is slimmer than a regular. I think the regular are like 25 millimeter. I think this is like 20 or 15. It is a very slim fan, and the awesome thing, this is the first time I've ever seen this on a cooler, is this cable must run through this braiding and into the pump to get power, because you don't have to run a separate header on your motherboard for this fan. So you plug one fan or one header in up here, and it controls the pump and the fan. And it's PWM, which is pretty cool. So you don't have to put one. Usually there's like a header for a pump, header for the CPU fan. It's all one. So that is really cool. And you can also change out the fan and just plug in. You see the wires kind of dangling down here. But you can change out the fan and just plug it into this little harness right here, which is also a PWM connector. and it'll control it, which is awesome. I think all of them should do that. Like Corsair, all that, usually they include like a dual like splitter to control the two fans. This is all self-controlled with one header. That's pretty cool. So motherboard is a Asus B365M Tough. Nothing fancy. I'm not overclocking, but right now with all the shortage of supplies, it's really what I could get at, like, you know, without paying $400 or $500 for a motherboard to support micro ATX. I paid $99 on Newegg. It does everything I want it to. So I don't really have any complaints. It does come with its own Wi-Fi card. That's the antenna, and that's it down the bottom, which works really good. So that is like an added bonus. I think the one in my other computer over there was like 40 bucks just for the Wi-Fi card. So for RAM, it's XPG RGB. It's 3200 megahertz, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM. Nothing crazy. I do love the illumination on this. As much as I love the Corsair, I really think this RAM looks awesome. And it is controllable via like the motherboard. So the Asus, you know, I don't even know what they're all called. There's every Mystic Light is like MSI's. You know, you can control it all with that. For the power supply, it's kind of not that important, but it's a Corsair RM750X. And it does have some cable mod sleeved extensions, but we are short one white one up here for the PCIe. I did have to order that. It just came with the 24 pin, the 8 pin, and then a single 8 pin. So I ordered another 6+2 pin to get that fixed up. So I know you guys, I'm sure, looking at that, driving you crazy. That's also why I didn't cable manage this down here. It's kind of an eyesore because I'm gonna fix all this when this comes in, so don't worry about that. But Arctic, I think it's like Arctic freezer cooler, really good cooler. I'm cooling a, let's see here, I'll turn it sideways, i9 9900K. It is a K series, and I have a non overclockable motherboard, but I mean, it's 5 gigahertz, it's plenty for me. Graphics card, this is a Asus ROG Strix RTX 2070 8 gig. It's an awesome card. This thing runs so cool with the triple fans. It is like I mean 64 65 maybe during full load over long periods of time. I mean, I do have 420 millimeter fans in here, well, technically 5 with this one, but very cool running graphics card. Makes almost no noise. I never hear it. I don't really hear this computer ramp up when I am playing. You guys might be able to hear it right now because I have the side panel off, but when it's gaming, you know, when it's gaming time, I don't really notice, especially when I have my headset on. Very compact. It's not the smallest, but it's much, you know, smaller than like something like that mid tower over there. And I mean, it's packing a 9900K, a 2070. For storage, I just run a 500 gig Samsung 860 EVO 2.5 inch drive, just what I had on stock. Fast enough. Right now I'm storing all my games. I have a SanDisk Extreme 1 terabyte external with USB Type A. So with all the computers I've been going through, I am just saving all my games on that. So I can just download the launcher, locate the game, and, you know, start playing. But definitely one of my favorite builds. These are my favorite fans. I just use them on occasion because they're frightfully expensive. The Node Pro and the fans and all that's give or take maybe 150 bucks for, you know, the setup. And I don't really think it's worth it, but I do think they're some of the best looking fans. These and the NZXT ones are definitely, you know, my two top favorite. But anyways, guys, like I said, I mean, it's definitely what I'm using to edit these videos right now. I'm rendering videos, you know, really quick. I think the last video I did was about 10 minutes long in DaVinci Resolve 16. It was 4K, and it ran like a 11-minute video in less than 30 minutes. Temperatures with this cooler were staying right around 70 to 74 degrees, like on the high end, but when it was running, it would run mid 60s and then it would spike every once in a while. So the highest I saw on hardware monitor was like the mid 70s, which I'm totally okay with. But if you're looking at building a similar system, I think I probably spent around 15 to 1600 or so building it, which, you know, for the performance it gives me, you know, with my monitor setup, it is a beautiful gaming experience. If you have any questions or comments or concerns or anything like that, please feel free to drop them in the comments. I've had lots of time lately with everything going on to be able to answer all of your comments as fastly as possible. So if you like it, I have more computers. I have that one, and I have another one that I'm working on that I'm going to be doing some overviews and just, you know, a build log to share with you guys some of the computer stuff I've been doing, as well as gaming. But anyways, please like and subscribe, and have a great day and stay safe, y'all.